Good morning, everyone. My name is Harness. Welcome to Quest Play Enderal, Chapter 25. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day and are ready to get started here in this next part. So basically when we last left off, we discovered the beacon and we got it shipped back to Ark. So now we're meeting with Grandmaster Renthial to kind of see what the next steps of the plan are. Real quick, if you guys do notice, I'm kind of mumbly today. I cut my tongue last night, so just FYI. But yeah, so so we're gonna get started here, and I hope you guys will enjoy Quest Play Enderal. Okay, I gotta meet with Grandmaster Renthial.
The prodigy, huh? Apparently we owe you for the shards of this sigil stone.
Who are you?
I didn't think I would ever say this,
This
but
is too
thank
dangerous. Whatever they want here. If we send spies and they get caught, Nerim will see this as a provocation.
Poor people. All they did was invade a foreign country, and look how ruthless we are, sending spies in order to find out why they're here. We should be ashamed.
Save the sarcasm. We both know what I mean. You know my opinion, Tila.
I will consider it. You come at the right time, Prophet. Commander, explain the situation.
Of course, Grandmaster. Yesterday, we received word from one of our outposts in Duneville. One of the fishermen there saw warships anchoring on an island some miles from shore. And they bear the Nerimese flag.
We have already sent scouts to confirm this, and it is true. The Nerimese have invaded our land.
But this is an act of war. Why would they do this?
We have a suspicion. I suppose you know that the civil war in Nerim has ended 2 months ago. And who won it?
I don't know. Who?
The combined forces of the Northern and the Middle Realm, led by Taranor Korek of Kabait. The southern rebels and the remnants of the Creator's Temple have been destroyed, once and for all. Now Nerim has been united under the banner of the Free People of Nerim, how they like to call themselves, and this could be the reason for these warships.
But why? Why would Nerim risk another war after having just ended one?
Because of this Korek.
It is said that he helped Narathzul Aranthiel shortly before the Lightborn were slain. And while before that, he was an opportunist who changed his ideals as often as his underpants, it seems that his crusade with Narathzul converted him, so to speak. He has become a declared enemy of religion.
He also thinks of the death of the gods as the first step of many. And now he sees it his task to rid Vin of religion once and for all. Free the world from the scourge of faith. These are his words.
Though it is worth mentioning that his understanding of freeing includes mass executions and the burning down of temples.
That's usually the way it goes.
Fanatic. And worse, his men worship him for it. What he wants is to found a new world, and his free people of Nerim are supposed to be vanguard of it.
What else is there to know about this Taranor Korek?
Not much. Or... yes, there is. He's a narcissist. I was surprised to hear that the banners of his free people are ornamented with a picture of his and an inscription saying, "Praise me."
Isn't this pretty much the same thing that the Order once stood for? A world free of religious thinking?
Well, with the small but subtle difference that it was Narazul's vision to restore the human right of self-determination, and not to obliterate every kind of superstition or spirituality.
It is plain stupid to believe a way of thinking can be beaten out of someone's head with just enough violence. The only thing that does is radicalize. Though a world without religion would be a better one, that's without doubt.
Nonsense. The people need a higher power that guides them. You can see what chaos the death of the Lightborn brought on the world, and without your orders doing, all this would never have happened.
Of course. Where were we?
So let me guess. You suspect that Korak is here because the Enderalians still believe the gods are alive, correct?
Correct. Rena Shalom, Prophet.
What Korak doesn't understand is that we're doing this to prevent a crisis.
And simply telling the common people the truth is out of the question?
Not before the High Ones have been stopped. The civil war on Kile, Nerim, and Arazial shows what chaos such a revelation can cause. And we will not take this risk.
What if we explain our motivations to Korak? Maybe he can help us fight the cycle.
That is the problem. Pigast?
We believe that Korak already knows about the cycle and the cleansing. And that he, how should I put it, wants it to happen.
We're talking about something that would mean the end of all life, correct?
I'm afraid so. I know how strange this sounds, but in a way it makes sense. For him, Enderal as the home of the Holy Order is the epitome of ignorance and stagnation. And we suppose he even knows that we are fighting these High Ones. But in his eyes, everything a paragon of the old order tries to prevent from happening must be something good. Maybe he even sees the High Ones as prophets of his new era. Who knows? Fanatics are unpredictable.
Right now, this is only an assumption, but we have to know.
In other words, we need to spy on the Neremes.
Yes. Do you know what a silver plate is?
Enlighten me.
They are relics from Arctwend. What makes them unique is their power to transfer sound. Every plate has a counterpart, and if someone standing near one plate says something, the one standing near the other one hears it too. Our plan is to place 2 of the plates in their camp. That way we can sound them out without risk.
And you want me to do this placing, don't you?
You, Firespark, and the mercenary, Dalvarek. However, you cannot travel to the island by ship. That would be too conspicuous.
We found out that the Pyreans had some kind of underground transporting system. Undertrains, that's what they called them. These trains connected the most important regions of the realm with each other, and thus probably also the temple on the island where Korek's ships set anchor. If we can manage to find one of these trains, we could use them to get right to his camp. And, as it happens, we have information about a Pyrean temple in the Crystal Forest. One that is still intact enough for us to find a way into one of these trains.
The Living Temple.
That's how you call it, yes. But enough of the chit-chat. First of all, we need to find the gem that is used to open the gate of the temple. And I have a guess where we could find it. A village called Fogville, not far from the Whisperwood.
Good. When do we set out?
As soon as possible. Joseph the mercenary has
Jespar.
already traveled to Fogville, and you should do the same. I will meet you there.
So we are talking about accomplished facts, or what?
It is the only way. I'm sorry, Natara. Prophet, I'm counting on you. Find out why Koarek is here.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
Now look at that. It's the Prodigy.
Were you able to find anything about those mercenaries in Old Rashengrad?
Not much. We haven't yet heard from the keepers old Aranthiel sent overseas, but their armory and weapons seem to belong to an order of mercenaries who normally operate in Nerim or Kira. We'll see.
And any ideas how this machine is supposed to help us against the cycle?
Question of the century. Honestly, I don't know. We might as well be chasing a phantasm, but at this point, it seems to me that the beacon is some kind of channeling device. Sounds confusing, I know, but it reacts very strongly to any magically charged object. But as to how this will serve us against the High Ones, that remains to be seen.
Okay, well, thank you. Alright, so I gotta get to Fogville. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so there's a Myra Tower there. Awesome. But still, yeah, this is not good.
Yes.
Also, how do we know that they won't recognize these silver plates and know what we're up to? But I suppose that's a question for when we get there. Oh dear, oh dear. Every time I come here, I always get so turned around. Alright, we need to go to Fogville.
So
Fogville.
much to do, so little time.
Yes? Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
Yeah, I need a flight.
Sure. Where to?
Fogville. Alright, so... Well, I can see why they call this Fogville. Certainly a creative name. Better watch my step. Don't want to be ambushed by bandits. What the? Uh-oh. Alright, I better keep going. Well, this red madness taking over the land is certainly annoying. Also, I don't really even know if I'm going the right way. The answer to that question is no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Oh, fuck that. Alright, well, pop myself off on a little potions. Gotta avoid whatever this ARP is. I think I just had another vision of my death. Alright. Let's kind of keep going this way. Certainly is kind of disheartening that, like, right outside of town, there is... Well, although maybe this town isn't inhabited. more of these ARP things. Ow. Okay, so yeah, this is not an inhabited town. Guys, help, help. Ow. Jespar, are you not gonna do anything? Alright, well that's cool, I guess.
Oh, too old for this.
Yeah? You don't say. Rune sword.
Huh?
What are your thoughts on current events?
What? You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere,
Ow.
the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times.
Alright, well, since you guys aren't gonna help me,
Makes this place less boring.
at least, like, start doing whatever you need to do. Man, I am lucky that I got this bow off that, fleshless one. Alright, there's one more somewhere. Whew. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Whew. Well, you guys were certainly useless in that engagement. Certainly useless.
Blasted blistering blazes! What the heck took you so long? We've been waiting for ages.
This is what took me so
You
long.
only just...
What matters now is that we find the gem that opens the temple doors. You two take care of that. I'll go ahead to the temple and inspect the gate. Any questions? No? Then beat it.
It helps to know what something looks like if you're supposed to find it. At least that's what I've been told.
I already told you that. A small red gem. If it's around here somewhere, and I'm quite certain it is, you should maybe search for it at the village treasury. Now get going. I'll see you at the temple.
Well then, let's start our glorious search, shall we? I suggest you take a look at the town hall. I'll check out the temple. Just call me if you find something.
Okay.
Huh?
Do you know anything about this place?
About Fogville? Yeah, quite a lot actually. The story's always fascinated me. You haven't heard of it, I take it. What do you want to know?
Well, what happened to it? Are all these siege weapons and the ships? It almost looks like as if there had been a war here.
Yeah, and that's about what happened. How can I say this without going beyond the scope? The short version, the villagers lost their minds. It all started when they officially renounced Malthus and the righteous path. Then, more and more travelers started disappearing, and surprisingly, a lot of their corpses were found close to the village, dumped in the forest like slaughtered cattle. That was when the Order couldn't ignore this issue any longer and sent a division of guards to end the madness, whatever that's supposed to look like. But when these guards arrived, they were greeted by frenzied villagers, who were armed to the teeth and jumped on the guards like rabid dogs. Most of them were killed, but one made it back to the temple. Well, and that's almost the end of the story. When the guards returned, they were almost the size of an army, but still the villagers charged right at them. You can imagine the result.
Was it found out if and why the people from Fogville killed the travelers?
Yes, it was. It turned out they sacrificed them. Later, when the Order searched Fogville for what could have caused all this, they found a hidden hexagonal room in the temple, which looked like the Fogvillers built it themselves. It was strange. There were exactly 6 paintings, one on each wall, and they all depicted unholy scenes, whatever that may mean. Anyway, it seemed that the travelers were sacrificed there. Heck knows why.
And is there some kind of explanation for all of this?
Well, the most common one is the proximity to the Whisperwood. We all know what these spores do to the human mind. So maybe unfavorable winds over several moons? Who knows? At least that's the official explanation. Some conspiracy theorists see a connection to the Butcher of Ark.
The Butcher of Ark, you're talking about that serial killer, J.L. Tennyson?
Exactly. Strange guy, to say the least. You know, shortly before he killed himself, he left an autobiography. And even though the Order officially forbids owning it, there are collectors who established an entire cult around that Tennyson character. There's a lot of speculation going on about this entire myth, and some of it's quite bizarre and morbid, if you ask me. Anyway.
Okay, well, thanks.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Great, more ARPs. A lot more ARPs. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Alright, and another vision of my death. Let's see if I can put my assassination skills to good use. Yeah, I keep having visions of my death. Oh, there's some kind of trap there. Interesting. Okay. Let's lie here for a second. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to take them on one at a time. Okay. Any more? Okay, well, I got the E at least. Ow. Damn it. Alright, well. Shit. Now. Alright, I think if I stay back here, I can avoid that magical trap. Maybe. Ow. Alright, so much for that theory. Alright. Nothing to see here. Just go about your business. What did I just say? Go about your business. Okay. Another one. Alright, I'm gonna wait a second until some of my health comes back. I don't think I have any more potions that'll help in that regard, do I? Alright, well. Alright. Whew, that that was certainly awful. Oh, thanks for the health potion, you fucking goblin ass monsters. Really need to sell some of this shit. Okay. So far, so good. Got a cellar. Sweet. Alright. Although I'm kind of worried. Like, Jespar said he was going to the temple, and the temple is supposedly the source of the villagers going mad. Alright, well, just gotta be on the lookout for more ARPs and traps. Alright. Oh, I was lucky. Alright. Let's get out of here.
That was quick. Any luck?
Yes, I think so. The Fogbiller's hidden in some kind of underground treasury.
Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Well, then I guess that means off to the temple. You ready?
Soon, I'll have just another look around.
Good, but don't take too long.
Okay. Alright guys, that is gonna wrap it up for chapter 25 of Quest Play Enderal. So we've found out a little more about the world of Vin today. It seems that this red madness, while in and of itself is new, there's been a different kind of madness that has been seeping into the entire world. From wars that have been waging, to villagers sacrificing travelers, and it's like the whole world is kind of succumbing to a kind of disease of the mind. And I think that's kind of interesting how it's something where it's not just isolated incidents. It's something that's happening across the entire world of Vin, which is disturbing, but, you know, also from a storytelling perspective, it's kind of interesting. Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for chapter 25. I hope you all have an amazing day. If you like this video, please feel free to give a like on it, or subscribe for more similar content. And with all that out of the way, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.